Happy Devils Thursday. This is the Woo Report, episode 116, 116. However you would like to call it. 116 episodes in. I'm your host, Sam Woo, streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Primetime Radio Network. Also dropped into Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart app, Audible, Amazon Music Prime, wherever you get your podcasts. Hello, everyone. It feels good to be undefeated. Devils are 2-0-0, facing the Washington Capitals tonight. Big test for the Devils. The Game Day Live podcast will be at 6 p.m. Eastern at Daws Lounge 973. Vinny Parisi and I will go over tonight's matchup. But for now, on the Woo Report, we're going to talk about injuries galore. We're only 2 games in, and guess what? We've got injury reports. Jack Hughes. I don't know why it took so long, but he has a dislocated shoulder, according to Amanda Stein. We'll be reevaluating next week. Rehab is already started, and no surgery is needed, which is typically a good sign when no surgery is needed. Full disclosure, I'm not a doctor, but that's what I hear over the years. If you don't need surgery, that's a good sign. Dislocated shoulders, if anybody's ever had one, I haven't, but what I've been told, it's you want to make sure that doesn't happen again and it doesn't become a habitual problem. This is probably the best outcome that you could possibly ask for, because that was a nasty hit, a nasty spill. It didn't look right. It didn't sit right with many Devils fans, but maybe that's the best diagnosis you could get, all things considering. Get well soon, Jack. Mike McLeod, here's your chance. First round pick in 2016. Mikey McLeod, this is your chance. You get to use your size, get to use some of your speed, some of your grit, some of your skill. Opportunities for Mikey McLeod. Now, speaking of opportunities, Jonathan Bernier is listed day to day, fighting off some nagging injuries that predates during training camp, preseason. Goaltender Scott Wedgewood and Nico Daws. I like Nico Daws. Most likely will dress tonight against the Washington Capitals. You would have to think that Scott Wedgewood would get the call and be in net. Scott Wedgewood, I thought, filled in pretty nicely last season. And you know what? You're going to have to go with what you have, and next man up. That's what we were talking about in last night's podcast. Rocco De Palma, hello. Are you going to be there at Daws Lounge 973 tonight? Big podcast. Going to add some new elements to our beta version. Again, beta version of Game Day Live. Vinny Parisi and I down at Daws Lounge 973 tonight. Also, we have Chico Resch tentatively scheduled for Saturday night. Game Day Live at Daws Lounge 973 when the Devils take on the Buffalo Sabres. I'm going to have to ask the restaurant/bar, Daws Lounge 973, to get the Buffalo wings ready for Saturday. I'm a big fan of Buffalo wings. I love wings. You can't have sports, hockey, football without wingies. Sammy want wingies. Hello, everybody in Facebook Live. Ray Leo, tonight is going to be difficult, but next man up. You're only as good as your weakest link, as I say, but I think the team concept, the team is maturing. It's a young team, But it looks at just listening to the players and the attitude. Look, I like what Damon Severson said the other night, defending your best players and Jack Hughes. He didn't care who did it. The Devils are going to do what they're going to do. Mikey McLeod gets an opportunity. I like that. Hey, half glass or half glass half full. Sorry, messed that one up. Let's think of it that way. Nico Hischier, Pavel Zacha. How about them? I think they could get it done as well. Dawson Mercer, again, another opportunity while Jack Hughes is nursing his injury. And he's a hockey player. And he will be back. I can guarantee you that. Defensively, let's see how Dougie Hamilton and Ryan Graves, who have played outstanding the first two games. Big test tonight against the Washington Capitals. But that is all. If you want to catch the game preview on Game Day Live at 6 p.m. Eastern at Todd's Lounge 973, across the street from the Prudential Center, 35 Edison Place. That's where I'll be for Game Day Live, which is our pregame show. And I checked with the venue, Devils After Dark, the postgame show. Scotty beaming in from L.A., from his Beverly Hills mansion. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be good as we try to build this thing back together. It's great to have Devils hockey. It's great to have winning hockey specifically. But it's going to be a challenge tonight. It's going to be a challenge tonight, I'll tell you. Not going to be easy. Definitely not going to be easy. I'm going to be running down to Taj Lounge 973, setting up for a big pregame show. Kind of sad that Jack Hughes is out tonight. Would have loved to see him go against the Washington Capitals. Bernier day to day. But look, Scott Wedgewood, last season proved he can play well and maybe steal one for you. But this is why we have depth. But I think everything's going to be okay as long as Ryan Graves and Dougie Hamilton is out there putting on the 25 minutes average total ice time. That's practically 1/3 of the game, more than 1/3 of the game. And I'll take it. The Devils finally have a bona fide stopper pairing. I'll take it. Sometimes your best offense is is having the best defense. Or did I mess that one up? Also, NFZ. I'll be looking out for that tonight. Last season, many Washington Capitals were left uncontested in front of the crease. Protect your goaltender, whether it's Mac Black, Mackenzie Blackwood, Jonathan Bernier, Scott Wedgewood, or Nico Daws. It doesn't matter. Protect your goaltender. Also, speaking of Mac Black, Mackenzie Blackwood, getting better. The heel's getting better. Same with Ty Smith. Heck, maybe by late next week, we'll have our full roster together. Wouldn't that be something? Well, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. It's a short Woo Report. Dropping it on our podcast pages 20 minutes after we stop. Check us out on social media at Let's Go Devils Pod on Twitter, at Let's Go Devils Podcast on Facebook and Twitch, and our YouTube channel, Let's Go Devils. Well, that's all, folks. Enjoy the game. See you at pregame, Game Day Live with Vinny Parisi and I at Todd's Lounge 973. This is the Woo Report. Let's go Devils.